How much does it mean for you to be here?
I mean, I think it's really important. Like you said, those are my parents, so it's like that part of them, and it's always been part of my life. Even just kind of the benefits we got when we were young from them being veterans. So I understand what they do is important, and I always like to give back.
How do you think having veterans in your family, how do you think that impacted and shaped you as a person?
I mean, it impacted me a little bit. My parents weren't super heavy on it as far as like how it influenced us, but I'd say just as far as like going to the VA, certain benefits that you do get from being a veteran really helped, me and my family out, especially coming, from a single parent household, my mom. I think it helped us tremendously.
Giving back is really big specifically for your mom. She talks about it a lot. So how proud are you to be a part of an organization that takes giving back really seriously?
I think that's what it's all about. When you get to a position where you can give back, even my grandma told me this, when you get to a position where you can give back, I think it's important to always do that. Remember where you came from and just try to help people, lift people up. I think that's ultimately fulfilling when you get in this spot,
Tari, how does it feel knowing that you're out here in front of these veterans and some active duty military, knowing that they're getting a chance to just see an NBA player give back like this?
I hope it's cool for them. For me, it's just always cool to give back. I hope it's cool for them. I'm not sure, if they've watched the games as much or fully know me, but I hope they like it. I hope they like what we're doing.
All right, thank you. Navy Federal Credit Union and make this happen for these veterans.
Yeah, first of all, they're fantastic. They were the presenting partner of our game last night. So last night when we had our military appreciation, they were there in support and sponsored a ton of folks that are out here with us tonight to be able to watch the game. And so we're super thankful for their support today.
What does it mean for you to have so many of your players in the organization want to come out and do these events?
Yeah, look, the Fertitta family from day one has always said that this city and this fan base has been so fantastic to their family and to this community and to our franchise that it's our responsibility to give back. I think when you see Tari out here and his personal connection, Mike James is here, and so it's just such a testament to this franchise that our Rockets legends of tomorrow and of the past alongside of our staff are all out here today to say thank you to our veterans, to know that we can't do what we do without the sacrifice that they have made, and to come together to serve this community in need with some basic needs and some fresh produce today is fantastic.
This is a particularly young roster. Is it heartening to see young players coming here and embrace the idea of giving back to the community so quickly?
Yeah, it's great. Tracy, all the time, it's like we have an event and we immediately have guys that just want to learn A, about the community, and B, just about the city of Houston and how they inspire on the court, and they want to make sure they're inspiring off the court as well.
Thanks to be a part of an organization that really values giving back.
Of course, it's valuable to give back. The need to is always going to be there, no matter what community you go to. So when your organization, regardless of what they're doing, every single night playing the sport, and when the players come out into the community, it shows that they can be attainable, they can be touched, but it also shows that they care about what's going on in the community as well.
What's your assessment of Tari personally and the time you got to spend with him?
No, I think he's a great athlete. I think he has a great future ahead of him, and for him to really start getting his face out in the open, I think is big for him, for the people to be able to see him. Now he can, this what makes you, the fan favorite. This is what makes you the people champions, now being accessible. And I think him coming out, showing his face is definitely good for his image.
How does it feel knowing that you helped lay some of the foundation for these younger players to be able to come out in the community like this?
It's a need. The community needs to see the players, and the players need to see the people that's supporting them every single event. And so because of that, it goes together. And I think that it just makes it that much easier for the fans to want to go out there and want to come to the games and want to support them, because they feel like, no one think that they're bigger than anyone else. They feel like, they do come out, they do come show support. So why don't us go pay the money to go show support right back in return and be entertained by them?
Does it make it any different knowing that that this event out here is for veterans, and a lot of veterans who don't receive a lot of benefits, but you all are out here giving back?
No, of course. They've done so many great things for our country and the ones that are, in service now. And so it's all for the future, and you got to sow the seed somewhere. You got to be a groundbreaker, a barrier breaker somewhere. And whether what was not done in the past, someone has to be the one that starts it in the beginning. So this organization is doing something great, and maybe other teams, maybe other leagues, will come behind, because guess what? The support is needed. These guys are still going to be hungry tomorrow, and so we can only do so much. But now what can happen is the fire can get started, and other people can come behind and continue to keep showing support in the communities.